I took my time for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists, a lot of groups. When B2K was running the game, you know what I'm saying? We made sure that we pushed and we brought everybody up. We shouted out everybody. So I feel like it was so important to bring back the Millennium Tour. Speaking of a deal that I put together, this goes back to like 16 years of me crafting to put the group back together. And it was a lot of little shit that went on that people didn't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that got flown out with first class flights.
Don't wait to be New Edition at awards to finally figure that out at 55 years old. Like, figure it out now. Y'all gonna figure it out now.
Talk
like,
about
there's
it.
people that's already set the tone. They were loved at that. Where they perform at? It was was it BET Awards?
You talking about New Edition?
Yeah.
Yeah, New Edition.
Where they all came together. Remember that? It was just recently, not too long ago.
That's what B2K needs to do.
Yeah, Bivens and all of them came together.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they seen how much love they had got. That my long story short is this: like, don't let bullshit and controversy keep y'all away from doing a great thing together. People have to understand that you're gonna go through that, man. Well, you're gonna have problems, church. Like, nothing has no hiccups, bro. You're gonna catch heartburn sometimes.
You got ego and pride, and you also got you just take away the ego and pride. You also have people want to force. I don't want to say it that way. I think people have different views and understanding, right, and different concepts of life, and it's so important to have conversation so you can really understand.
Money is the poisoner to all that, right? It's a plant.
Well, yeah.
It's a flower.
And let me tell you why I say that, too.
Poison.
And I agree with you, because in B2K's particular situation, we've always had a brotherhood and a love besides the money, right? So I feel like we've never been able to get, in the past 16 years, I don't feel like we've been able to actually get in a room and have that conversation. I remember there was times where I was about to open up this conversation, and I was tapped like, nah, this is not the time. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those moments when it was all four of us in the room. I was like, let's go for it. You know what I'm saying? But keep that same energy at 50 or 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everyone's made smart investments with their money based off the tour that we put together, a few years back. And you know what I'm saying? But if you ask me, there's a lot more opportunities out there for B2K. We're young, we still look good. You know what I'm saying? People still fucking with us.
Is there a reunion in the future?
I mean, we just did one. We just did one 5 years ago after 16 years of making.
New mixture. Is there one that the fans, the viewers, myself,
all
look forward to?
I'm super transparent, and over these past few years, I've been doing the work to better myself, and I'm mentally in a great space. I have a great team around me that holds me accountable. No yes people, and I would have to say, I put in a phone call to all the powers that be when it comes to all 4 B2K members, and I didn't hear. It wasn't a no and it wasn't a yes, but it was whatever I decided to send over. It could be an offer sheet, it could be whatever, And this takes me back 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Back to some executive shit when I sent Omarion the offer sheet that I had curated. So what I've learned in the past in the business, being on Sony Epic Records, being signed to Tommy Mottola, pretty much Michael Jackson, because he owned 50% of that shit. But
this motherfucker's name comes up in everything,
right?
Like anybody who's made some music that's went somewhere, this nigga's name come up, and I've always respected him. But just continue. It's just crazy. His name comes up all.
Michael's a bad motherfucker. So, with that being said, he was more than what people knew, right? With that, and the master at this.
I just talked about him being a Crip on the last show.
I can believe it,
bro. This nigga's been a jack of all trades.
I'm gonna have to, do it up. I'm gonna have to go back and check. So, peep game. Mike asked me who owns the name B2K. Years later, we went and applied for the trademark, and we started the process, and we got it to a certain level, and then Omarion's team came in, and they did their part, and I really feel like it's important that me and Omarion come together. You know what I'm saying? Have a good conversation. I have a great relationship with the other 2 guys, Fizz, shout out Fizz and Boog, but I think me and Omar need to talk. And like you said earlier, it's a chapter, it's a journey. Shit happens. It's really about us really just come back together and have a conversation. So I would really would love to have a conversation, because I believe the culture need this. Beyond the culture, we need it. I think it'd be great for Omarion's solo career. I think it'd be great for everything that I'm doing individually for all of us, and collectively it'll be amazing. And I feel like there's a way if we was able to do the impossible, like Omarion said, do the impossible, I think we do it again. But I think we're going to really have to work together, and we all going to have to challenge each other's greatness, and it can't be one-sided and this pull this way and that pull this way and that pull. It has to be, all four of us coming together and being like some Voltrons, like some Transformers type shit. Because I think B2K, I know, if we came back right now, we would shut the game entirely down. But we would have to really engulf ourselves in the culture. We would have to, get with the J. Coles, get with the Lil Uzi Verts. We would have really, because B2K is still useful enough to really get up in there and we dance. It could be something special. But maybe B2K is done and it's time for a new 2K.
Could be that.
So.
It could be that. That's fascinating because you understand it. You're like, yeah, if we hopped back in, I think that yes, if you guys jump back in it today, now you have the experience. I think the experience would probably it would definitely push y'all. It would definitely push y'all to a new level being today in 2023 versus what you guys did when you first came in the game.
So what time is it? It's 4:09. I just got a text message at 3:48 in the Boog and Fizz group chat, and we were just talking about these niggas. Let's open it. That's a message from Lil Fizz. What is this? April 15th said, pull up if y'all around. That's love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all are still cool. Everybody's still got a decent relationship. Whether it's not the best, you're still cordial.
Yeah, no, me, Fizz and Boog, we've been able to kind of have our problems out, like fights, like real shit, like.
So y'all squared up together before.
Pretty
like,
much.
Y'all done got down. Like, fuck security, y'all all leave. Nigga, like, me and him gonna go step off in this room. Nigga, whatever's, don't come in, bro, till we done.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
And that's no bullshit, no, because people be like, man, step into a room. No, these niggas went and got down. Nigga, it ain't nobody's business. Nigga, whoever walk out, is good. Don't worry about that shit. Like, shit happens like that, homie. Like, for real, between real ones, I can feel that, bro, where it's like nobody step in. Hey, bro, me and him gonna walk back. We gonna walk around the corner, and we'll be back in a second, bro. And whoever shirts tore, whoever, nigga, hey, we settled our differences. It don't matter. They ask, y'all cool? Yeah, we cool. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's needed.
Sometimes it's needed, bro.
Also, I want all my brothers, and I feel like they're in the space now, and I'm just speaking on B2K. Shout out to them. I'm going to reply to them in a minute. I believe that we're all in a space where we can communicate our understandings of where we're at spiritually and being enlightened. And I think that would be really, really cool. If there ever is an opportunity and a space for that, I definitely welcome that space, and I look forward to it. But in the meantime, man, we're just going to keep it pushing.
Y'all are not old.
Nah.
I will not put that on any of y'all. Like, y'all are not old. I feel like y'all are in your prime. And I feel like right now it probably would be the best to take advantage of being in your prime and not waiting. Because when I saw New Edition come back together, right? And they did that like it was the I don't know if it was the BET Awards. I watched it. I think it might have been the BET Awards. And like they performed together, how many people loved seeing them together. So that means that they may have missed out on a lot of good years together, And I think that shit's important, homie. Like, do it now. Don't wait for it to fucking spoil.
No, I'm with you, brother. With that text, man, he said, pull up if y'all around. He's doing some NBA playoff games. It's April 15th. I think, I don't know. I got to look more in details into it. But for him to drop that in our group chat is a brotherhood
Well,
thing.
he's going to see this.
Oh, that's dope.
He's going to watch this. I mean, it's going to be out where
what up,
the world
Fizzle?
Yeah, he's going to watch, even if it's just a clip, because it will get clipped. So trust me, like, he's going to see this part of it, and hopefully, he might feel indifferent and be like, you know what, fuck this, man. Let's not just keep waiting, and let's get back to putting out some good music together.
Yeah, I mean, hey, shit. We'll see what the future holds.
And do it to where there's no promises. We're just coming together free will and just seeing what it do. Why not? It's worth that. Don't wait till you're fucking 55, bro, and you got an AARP. And y'all sitting there, man, eating discounts at the buffet, and y'all old motherfuckers got cane. Y'all moving at 70, 80 years old, and y'all can't even do it no more to talk about the what ifs.
Right.
At least fucking try it and know what it could have been. If it's gonna fail, at least we know we tried it and that shit failed. You don't live on no more what ifs.
Do you not just take the legacy and just leave it where it's at?
Sometimes it's best not to sit there and throw alarm clocks in graveyards.
That's a good. That's a good.
That
analogy.
right? It's definitely. I understand that, but don't you want to at least know?
Well, hey,
At least know that it's not gonna work no more, because
I think the conversation is what is the conversation needs to happen with the Marion and his team. I just keep it like that. I think I can talk to other guys to come to the table. You know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot in the past few years since the last tour.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K, because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.